remember seeing Brock Lesnar enter into MMA and thinking, I don't know what to expect, but I know it's gonna be big.
When Brock came into the UFC, I knew he was going to be a force. I knew his athleticism, his size, his strength, and his willpower. That guy is mentally tough.
Brock Lesnar is probably the most freakish athlete the UFC has ever had compete. He came into mixed martial arts fairly late in his athletic career.
He's a huge guy. People are saying he's walking around at 280-something, 290-something, and he cut down to 265.
He's just a big dude and solid, and nobody had seen anybody like that in the UFC before.
Brock and I both wrestled at the same time, junior college and Division I, so I got to see him a lot. Extremely athletic.
Probably the most athletic heavyweight fighter we've had ever.
Brock Lesnar is an anomaly. I mean, he comes over from pro wrestling. He brought in that generation of like the massive titans with him and Shane Carwin and Bigfoot.
He jumped into the UFC and competed against a former world champion in Frank Mir.
Yes, sir!
Then he fights Heath Herring, who's a top-shelf MMA fighter.
He's turning it on now.
Then immediately he fights Randy Couture and wins the title.
Heavyweight title. Randy Couture is done. Brock Lesnar has done it.
In his fourth pro fight. That's insane.
He came in, took the division by storm, held the belt, defended it a couple times.
He had so much power, his hands were so big, he would mostly try and take guys down and ground and pound them.
What an athlete. I mean, what a beast, what a physical specimen. The guy looks like he was definitely built for fighting or, you know, taking down woolly mammoths.
Brock Lesnar has done it!
Brock did bring a lot of eyeballs to the sport.
He excited and captivated the attention of that MMA fan base.
He was entertaining, he was a showman, you know what I mean? He definitely brought more attention to the sport.
He was my coach on the Ultimate Fighter show, a very good person to me and my family. Still sends me texts on after my fights saying, good job, way to kick some ass. That's Uncle Brock.
I think he did something really impressive, you know. Pro wrestling, you know, everybody knows that's more theater, you know. But here, in the real combat sport, he did also very well.
I think Brock did an amazing job in the mixed martial arts world. The guy was a champion. He won the title. Nobody can ever take that away from him.